My name's Patrick Townley at ptlarts.com, and I'm going to be talking a bit more about putting your art online. So I'm a painter artist, and I do portraits on oil on all sorts of different substrates like linen, etc. And I do landscapes in oil too. I make frames, cut glass, paint watercolors on paper, do mount boards, do a backboard, and then put them all together so I can sell as an original, I can sell as a print, I can sell with mount board of different colors. I know how to make the frames so I can get them of different colors. The point I made on the last video, if I'm able to do all of those things, just cutting a piece of glass, you have all sorts of obstacles before you get the hang of it. And even when you've got the hang of it, sometimes it goes wrong. The painting, sometimes it goes wrong. Mount board, sometimes it goes wrong. Frame, sometimes it goes wrong. What do? Do you give up? Do you not carry on? Do you not carry on to finish your artwork? Well, it's exactly the same getting your work online. So I'll show you a graph how, like in 1923, I started doing things, and then I wasn't getting anywhere. I had like horrific life, and then I started to do it. Like a year ago, I developed this program, and now I'm making millions. And I'll show you the graph, and just follow my program, and I'll tell you how to overcome all your problems. Or actually, I won't tell you that because it's not true. The truth is that if you do a bit every day, like I said in my last video, you can make. So let's talk a little bit about some of the advantages, even if you don't sell anything. Like by organizing your work online, basically for free, which you can do if you're careful about it, or for very little money, you can have a really great inventory of your work and see how you're progressing, and consequently that adds to your confidence. And it also means that you start to get much more organized in the way that you work, and you start to see like a lot of the stuff, canvases, paintings, whatever it is that you've tucked away in a cupboard and forgot about, are actually okay when you get them photographed properly in a printers, etc., etc. Of course, you may already have all of that, but still have this obstacle about going online. But the starter is to have like a really fantastic inventory online. For me, just a recent example of that, I started doing watercolors at the beginning of the year with like quite a high target of production, and I put them, got them for, but by now I've built up quite a sort of rigorous work regime. So I painted them, took them to the printers I'm really friendly with, got them photographed, put them into my inventory, online inventory, which is like a website and then a shop, and put them away in a folder like this, or in fact it was this. Notice it's empty now, because what I realized is that you can never stop working really hard on getting it so it's online and then it's looking really good. And you can get all your tips by looking what people are doing already on Etsy sites, on their websites, what their pictures look like, how they present it, the stories. So I mean, that's quite good fun. It can be a little bit of overwhelming at the start, but it's a place to start to see what are people doing, you know, what stuff is there out there, how much work is there that you need to do. And the wonderful resource you have is YouTube. So any question, you can type it in there. Just don't get led astray by somebody trying to tell you something or trying to tell you to spend money on advertising your work, because you don't need to. So this is like kind of lesson number one. Lesson number one, be patient, do your research. You'll find the people that you resonate with, and you don't have to spend loads of money. The only time that we need to start spending money on advertising online is when we're already selling, when we've already got an audience. It's no point spending that money because it's just like throwing it into an empty ocean. We've got to create like a little space where with customers that then we can advertise the work that we've got. But there's plenty of ways that we can get our work out there using social media in an intelligent way at the right times to connect with people. So in the next video, I'll start talking about that. So I'm Patrick Chan Lee. Like it or don't like it down there. Have a look at the rest of the YouTube channel. There's all sorts of interesting stuff on there. A lot of what I want to talk about as well, it'll be about mindset and stuff. So I've already done quite a few videos talking about different aspects of mindset, because that is actually what stops us when we start complaining or we just feel that we can't do it. It shuts doors straight away. So that's what we need to overcome. So thank you very much. See you on the next video.